I have put a lot of money on fiscal planning because I believe everything starts with planning. So right now, what's going to happen is we shall have to bear with the situation. To reorganize, you must disorganize. So you can see we are going to put a taxi park. We shall disorganize the taxis to move them to a temporary place and get them back. We shall disorganize the market to move them and get them back organized. So this is going to be an ongoing process, but we want to be disorganized in an organized way. You see, so the street parking, the double, that's okay. With the coming of Usumi, we are going to have parking lanes. So it's going to solve that problem. The challenge of double parking is being sorted out with the construction of roads, and our roads are being constructed taking into consideration the challenge we're having now. We looked at the challenges municipalities are having, so that they don't, which can happen in Koboko, and we sort it out. So Koboko is a lucky municipality because we are seeing the mistakes other cities and municipalities are making, and then we say the same can happen to Koboko Municipal. Now we are addressing it before. So Koboko, that's why you see I talked about the walkways, I talk about the pedestrian lane, which you don't have in other Usumi municipalities. But for us, we want to have it. So it's going to be sorted out. And then, so the market is being earmarked to be constructed under Mati. But now, the process of approval, which is before cabinet, by the way, cabinet has taken long to approve. Reasons, I don't know. But I know there could be a genuine reason why they are not approving it. So we are waiting. The moment it comes, we shall also relocate them to an area where they can be able to continue. So the disorganization of the taxi park, the markets you've seen in Koboko Municipal, they are for the good reason. But like I said, we want to be disorganized in an organized way. And we are doing it together with them. Everybody must own Koboko. We are having meetings with those people. The taxi people already know. The owners of the lockups, they all know that they are going to move. And how they are going to move, because it's all being done. There's a committee to run that already, to make sure that they move in an organized way. So everything is going to be done that way. But somehow, it may be a bit shaky, but we are align ourselves. It's all about how do you align so the Koboko we want. The Koboko we want is where taxis are in taxi park. Food market is different, textile market is different, we have walkway, we have street lights, and then we can now manage the operation of the cleanliness of Koboko municipality. And this is also in line with the zoning plan. We have a zoning plan for Koboko. Koboko is proper zone. You can never construct here without it being aligned to the zoning plan. So people construct according to the zoning plan. And there are people who are very naughty. They know they're supposed to put here something, they are putting. We shall come for them under the trade order. So the trade order is something that is going to help us to implement that. Koboko has not yet implemented the trade order. Well, our approach has been non-violent. I'm not saying that other people are violent. Ours has been an approach where we engage. It's an engagement-based approach. We've spoken to people. People have left the corridors. You go to Koboko Municipal, the corridors are open without a grader. I can't use fuel of the grader to go and destroy kiosks. I need that fuel for opening roads. I'm going to go there and tell them you go. So if you go to Koboko, the corridors are open. There are only these MTN people whom also go to talk to them and give them an ultimatum. So for us, the trade order is based on engagement, and whoever comes from wherever, they can come and check. Koboko is peaceful, people are moving on their own. There are those naughty ones, we can be able to handle them and talk to them and make them to understand. There will be no grader in Koboko Municipal to destroy a building. There will be no grader. That one I can assure Ugandans, Koboko, and West Nile. Mine is going to be based on engagement. If I'm their mayor, they trust me. Why do I take a grader? I go and talk to them. You told me you want this town to be organized. Now, government said, let us clear it. I am here, you clean it. People will move. You go and check. And at the fight time, as Jonas, you go there and check if our court is not open. They are very open. Those kiosks are going to move in an organized way. And of course, we want to do something without affecting the welfare of the people. In another area, someone has a kiosk, he's paying school fees, he's paying water bills, he's paying electricity. But now, if you disorganize because you are an authority, I think you lose the meaning. It doesn't make sense to have a clean town, but people are poor. Once people are poor like this, and then we escalate the insecurity. So some of these people are surviving. The young people who are doing the hair salon, they are surviving there, make a living. Now, you remove them, what they think about going for drugs and cause a problem. But we are speaking to them, say now, you know what, for here now, you move this way. We have a relocation plan, and I think let this country know, my colleague mayors in Uganda, I think when you are doing the trade order, let's have a relocation plan. There's always a plan where they can relocate. The problem is Ugandans think that in this location, when I have my business here and I take location B, I don't get customers. That's a superstition. But we are telling you, from here now, you move there. Leave this place, it's supposed to be open. That is the approach you have in Koboko. And I want to emphasize, there will be no grader on the streets of Koboko. We are going to have the law enforcement team to go and talk to people. The local council ones are going to be to talk to people.